I managed to get the pumpkin spice shower gel. It's just going to be a very, very pumpkin-y themed autumnal day. There's so many autumnal leaves. I am not in the mood. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the weekly vlog, and welcome back to 2012, because back then I think I was in year 7 if I've worked this out correctly, and I had a BlackBerry 9320 as my phone, and that is what this video looks like it's been filmed on, because the quality at the moment is shocking because of the lighting. It's 8:45 on this Tuesday morning and it is so dark in my bedroom, so I feel like this video clip's probably going to look really pixelated because of how bad the lighting is, so I do apologise for that. But anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to the weekly vlog. Like I said, it is Tuesday, I'm up, I'm dressed, and I'm just about to pop into town because on a Tuesday and a Saturday they have like a little farmer's market. I don't really think it's called a farmer's market, but I'm going to call it that because I think it sounds cuter. Like a fruit and veg stall, little bakery stall, that kind of thing. So I'm going to pop there today because I want to make a tomato soup, so I thought I'd go and get all the veg and stuff for that. I was also going to get a coffee to walk around town with, but I don't really fancy Starbucks today. I kind of want like a proper like hot latte from a cute little coffee shop, but the place I was going to go to recently closed and I just can't really think of anywhere else where I want to get one from, so I might just have one when I get home. But anyway, that is this morning's plans. I just need to make sure I'm bringing cash. Actually, I never ever bring cash. I'm an Apple Pay girly through and through. Like, I rarely even bring my card out with me, but luckily whilst I was eating my cereal this morning, suddenly remembered I'm probably going to need cash for the market stall, so I'm going to pop that in here. I don't really have anything else in my bag of interest other than some chewing gum, a McDonald's free McFlurry thingy, and my lipstick and lip liner. Oh, and also this, can't think what this is called. This is for taking your tyres off your car, that thing you need. Somehow it ended up in the house, and obviously I need that in the car, so I keep putting it in my bag to then put it in the car out, and then I keep forgetting, so that's great. So that's what's in my bag for this morning. You know the outfit by now because I wear this all the time, but A, this jumper was expensive and I want to get my wear out of it, and B, I just bloody love it. But yeah, that's the outfit. I'm just going to chuck on Birkenstock Bostons, I think, with this. Probably not going to be warm enough, but oh well. That's my problem. I'm not going to be out for long. Talking of long, this intro is getting really long and rambly, so let's go to the farmer's market, shall we? Look at all the leaves by my car where I've parked. There's so many autumnal leaves. This is like the first time this year I've seen them all, and I love it. Okay, I'm back. I've got my tomatoes. I also popped to the supermarket and got a couple other bits. Didn't really film much. I really wanted to film some cute clips of me like picking my tomatoes from the farmer's market, but I was the only person at the fruit and veg stand at that point in time, and there were like 3 men who obviously weren't serving anybody, so they were just standing there just staring at me, so there was no chance I was going to be doing that. But I got my tomatoes. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I just kind of eyeballed it. I've just dropped one. They smell really nice, but tell me why I didn't realise tomatoes were so expensive. Like, these were a lot more than I thought they were going to be. So I hope this soup is nice. So I got those. And then I also popped to Waitrose and I got these, which I'm so excited about. I'm just about to make myself a coffee and then I'm going to have one of these. They're cinnamon croissant cups. Like, does that get more me? It's basically like a cinnamon roll and a croissant has had a baby, and this is it. I'm so excited about this. And they also had salted caramel versions of these, but Mum actually sent me a text the other day, which was so sweet. Mum texted me a picture of the salted caramel ones that she had managed to get reduced, and then she said, got these yesterday, I'll eat one and I'm freezing one for you because I'm so nice. So she's freezed me one of the salted caramel ones in Cornwall to try, so I'm gonna have one and then I'm gonna freeze the other one so then Mum can have one of the cinnamon ones. But these look absolutely delicious. So I picked up those, and then I just got some hot honey sausages for dinner, probably tomorrow night, but kind of in a hot honey era. I'm kind of enjoying this trend, so I thought they'd be nice to try. And then last but not least, I got this from Aldi, which I'm so excited about. It's like cookie dough, like M&S do. Probably they've copied them. So it's just like a roll of cookie dough, which to be honest I could quite happily eat as it is, but you just cut it up and put it in the oven. So I thought we could make some cookies later. Also the background, it's my brother's birthday, hence why it looks like that, so maybe we could do some birthday cookies or something. So yeah, that was my little trip to town. Not the most exciting, but that is that done. Should we try one of the croissant things? I'm going to make a coffee in a second, like I said, but I just kind of want to try this now. Oh my god, they smell like a bakery. Oh, that looks unreal. That smells delicious. All close up in case anybody cares. I don't know. I feel like maybe if I popped this in the air fryer and warmed it up a little bit, it might be a little bit nicer, but I'm just gonna try it like this for now. Oh, it's all like swirly on the bottom as well. So I think it's like croissant dough, but then with like a cinnamon butter kind of through it. I don't really know how I'm gonna eat this. nice as my homemade cinnamon buns because it doesn't have all the cream cheese icing, but I'm going to pop it in the air fryer, I think, because I think warmed up with a coffee will be delicious. It's about 10:30 now, so that sounds like a lovely little mid-morning treat. And then I'm going to do that, and then we should go from there. Can't think what else I've got to do today, but this is my priority at the moment. That is the start of the soup done. So I just need to I'm going to roast that for a few hours, and then I think you blend it together once it's gone all soft and roasted, and then I'm going to cut up onions and add some tomato puree, and I think I might add cream as well, do a tomato, cream and garlic kind of soup. And then I think I'm going to do a sourdough chilled grease, a sourdough grilled cheese toasty to go with it, and I was going to have it for my lunch. And then for dinner I was going to do poutine because I was going to get some cheese curds from the market thing, but they didn't have any today, so I'm now having a rethink, and I'm wondering if maybe I have the soup and cheese toasty for dinner instead, so I might do that. So that is now in the oven. I'm going to leave that for a few hours, and then I'm going to finish it off later like I said. Also, the cinnamon bun thing in the air fryer is 10 times better, so I would strongly recommend that. Now I'm going to go upstairs and make a start on editing last week's weekly vlog because I haven't started it yet, and I've learned the best way to do it is to try and edit it all in stages and not leave it all in one day to edit, because there's hours worth of footage and it takes ages to edit. So I'm going to make a start on that now, do that for a little bit. I also sold 30 things on Vinted yesterday, which is insane, but that's why I didn't film yesterday, because I just had a day of getting loads of stuff done that I've been meaning to do for ages. So I listed a bunch of stuff on Vinted, and like I've said, I've sold so much of it, so I need to pack it all up to send it off tomorrow. So I'm going to go and do that for a bit, do a couple of worky bits and bobs, and then we can carry on with the soup later. I'm back, literally like I never left. I promised I've left. It's a couple hours later. I've got some onions in my hand because I'm about to cut them up to finish the soup, but I've literally for the past couple of hours just been finishing off sorting out my autumnal cozy day at home vlog, which if you haven't gone to watch, you should definitely go and watch it because I love it. It's a very autumnal vlog. It's a very autumnal, why can't I say this? It's a very autumnal vlog, and it's cozy and it's wholesome, and I love it. And talking of cozy and wholesome, let's carry on with my soup. It's been in the oven for a while, going all soft and stuff, so this is a little update on it. The tomatoes are looking super shrinkly, but I'm gonna just fry some onions and tomato puree and a little bit of vegetable stock, and then add that and blend it all together, and that'll be the soup done. And then like I said, I'm gonna do we just got some sourdough already that mum made, so I'm just gonna slice that and then turn it into a cheese toasty, and that is gonna be my dinner. So and I'm also gonna make the cookies that I got, the cookie dough thing. I'm gonna cut this up. Let's have a quick look at it. Yeah, I absolutely so could eat that on its own. Although it does say on here, do not eat raw dough. But who actually listens to that? I genuinely don't know. This is what it looks like. It actually looks quite nice. Quite chocolatey. So I'm going to cut that up as well and put that in the oven whilst I'm at it. And then I will be done in the kitchen today, and I don't have to spend any more time in here because for what it looks like for you, I've spent a lot of time in here today, which I kind of haven't. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling now. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's a compliment.
You should.
I definitely underestimated the size of the pan that I needed. This is very nearly full. I mean, luckily it has just about fit, but I'm just warming up a little bit longer, kind of just making sure everything's mixed together, and then I'm going to blend it all and add a little bit of cream, and then that will be that done, ready for my dinner later, which I'm actually quite excited about. I'm not really a soup person. I say that when I've literally spent a lot of my day today making soup, but I feel like a homemade soup with fresh tomatoes from the market, which smelled really, really nice when I bought them, should hopefully be quite nice, The soup is now done, so the cookies, they're just cooling, and then I'm gonna have a nice warm gooey chocolate chip cookie, which I literally can't wait for. And I put this soup in my little pumpkin dish because I've had this, I think I got this last year or the year before. I just never have used it yet, so I thought I'd pop it in here, and then when it's time for dinner I can just reheat the soup, and it actually fits perfectly and it looks so good. I'm actually terrified with my white trousers on. I think you can kind of see that. I didn't end up adding any cream in the end because I tried it and it tastes so good as it is. So I thought I would just leave it. Like, it's so garlicky. I put so much garlic in there and it's all roasted and it honestly tastes delicious. So I can't wait to have that for dinner. So that is that done. And then I'll insert in here a little closer. Actually, no, I won't. I can't be bothered. That's too much like hard work for my editing. Let me just put an oven glove on. These are the cookies, in case anybody is curious. They look really nice, actually. Like, they've gone quite nice. So yeah, I think they were literally like £1.30 or something in Aldi. They say to cut them in 8, but I did 9 apparently. So I think that's pretty good value, and they look pretty good. In fact, are they cool enough? Not really, but I'm going to try one anyway. I feel like I should try it so I can let you know whether they're worth buying or not. I feel like they've held their shape really well. Like, who the hell do I think I am? Paul Hollywood on Bake Off, but they actually look quite nice and quite chocolatey. I wouldn't say they're as good as homemade cookies, but I feel like that's kind of a given. But for lazy, easy cookie dough, chuck in the oven, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you've got some warm chocolate chip cookies without having to do any work, they're pretty good. And now for one of my favourite times of the day, I'm going to take off my makeup. I'm just using this at the moment, the Sable Labs Crazel Cleanser. I kind of mix between a few. My favourite is definitely the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm because it smells delicious. Like, it's honestly my favourite, and I do get 20% off if you ever want to use it. I will leave it down below in case you want to treat yourself. But I like to kind of change up every single day, so this is one I'm going to use today, in case anybody cares. Should have done this before I put cleanser all over my hands. Let's just see what the time is. It's 18 minutes past 5. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. So yeah, I'm going to take off my makeup now, do some skincare, put my pyjamas on, and then later on when my other brother is home from work, I will like warm up the soup and just make the grilled cheese toasties, which obviously won't take long, and then that'll be dinner. And then this evening I think I'm going to watch... what am I going to watch? I'm currently watching Big Brother, Bake Off, Gilmore Girls, Love is Blind USA, and Love is Married at the Altar. What is it called? Love is Blind and Married at First Sight. And I'm also watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So I've got a lot going on at the moment, plus also watching YouTube videos. So it's actually a delightful time in my life, to be honest, having all that stuff to choose between watching. It's really quite enjoyable actually in the evenings because I've always got something to look forward to watch, and if I'm not feeling watching one thing, I've got about 7 other options, but it's also a little bit overwhelming because I feel like I've got so much to watch. So I think I'm going to watch Big Brother tonight. I feel like that's what I'm going with. Did I also say I'm watching Bake Off? That's another thing I'm watching as well. So yeah, there's really a lot going on in the TV department at the moment, but I think tonight's choice, I'm all caught up on Great British Bake Off, which is the easiest one to be caught up on because it's obviously only one day a week. Married at First Sight, I'm so far behind, and same with everything else basically. I'm really far behind on everything. So maybe Big Brother. I've got a couple of episodes to watch of that and then I can get caught up on that. So I think that's what I'm going to watch this evening, and my dessert of choice will probably be some of the cookies and or the maple pecan like blonde chocolate maple pecan things, not maple, the like blonde chocolate coated pecans. I keep going to say maple, I can't seem to say the word pecan without saying maple. Those from M&S that are in my daily vlog that's actually just gone live, I've still got some of them left and they're delicious, so I think they might be my snack of choice this evening whilst I watch Big Brother. Anyway, I'm now rambling. I'm not really getting very far with taking my makeup off because I kind of need to look in the mirror because I'm using you as my mirror and I really can't see, so I need to go in wet flannel. Just realised my brother's in the shower though, so that's not going to work because my flannels are in that bathroom. So I'm just going to have to be patient. But I'm going to take my makeup off, get in my pyjamas, and I'll see you in a bit. I didn't end up using the sourdough because there wasn't enough, so I just used some white bread that I made the other day. So it's a homemade soup with homemade bread, which I'm pretty impressed with. Like, I'm really my Nara Smith era apparently, and that cheese toasty honestly looks so good. Like, I know it's just a cheese toasty and it's so basic, but that looks incredible. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. We're being a Lizzie McGuire out for repeater again, but I can't lie, it's a really comfy set, it looks quite cute, and I'm not the type of person that's only going to wear something once and never wear it again, okay? Let's normalise that, because I feel like, especially in the industry that I'm in, I feel like everybody else seems to just wear one thing in a video and then you'll never see them wear it again. Not me. You'll see me wear the same thing about 3 times in 1 week. because if I like it, I'm going to wear it again. And I'm also really struggling at the moment. I feel like we are kind of going from autumn to winter now. From the summer to autumn transition, I had loads of outfits. I felt like I was ready, but this autumn to winter transition, I'm not really ready this year. I feel like I need to have a big styling session of outfits, which I might do this afternoon. But anyway, that's enough about that. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I feel like this week is whizzing past. But yes, it is Wednesday. I'm about to film a bunch of TikToks and have a filming morning. But before we do that, I'm going to have my morning coffee. So obviously I thought I'd take you with me because I seem to do that a lot at the moment. But we've got a very different morning coffee this morning to the usual. We're not using the coffee machine. We're not using the cold brew machine. So I'm going to take you downstairs and I'll show you. So the coffee I'm having this morning is this. You've probably seen it. I feel like every time, like every year this gets brought out, people like go crazy for it and run to Tesco, and I can't lie, I was one of those people that did that. It's the Califia Farms Pumpkin Spice Cold Brew. It's coffee with almond milk, which to be honest, I don't really love almond milk. I don't feel like I am a dairy milk drinker, but like I don't like oat milk. I don't mind oat milk, but almond wouldn't be my first choice. But I really wanted to try this. I also don't particularly love pumpkin spice, so tell me why I bought this. I think it's because I got FOMO and I just really wanted to get into the autumnal season. So I got this. I did actually get quite a few other bits in Tesco that are all very pumpkin-y. So I think I'm going to have them all today, and it's just going to be a very, very pumpkin-y themed autumnal day, but I'm not mad about it. But to start with, I'm going to have this. So I'm just going to pour this in a glass, and then I feel like, of course, like it's a no-brainer. I'm going to have it with my little pumpkin glass straw because it's just adorable. And obviously it works really well as well for it being a pumpkin coffee. So yeah, that's this morning's coffee. Nice and easy. This kind of gives me like creamer vibes from America, you know, like all those different flavours. And I just really, really wish that we had coffee creamer here in the UK, but I know it's something to do with like health and safety or like food regulations why we can't have it, which is a little bit concerning, but I still wish we did. And this kind of gives that vibe. I kind of wish this was just like pumpkin flavoured coffee creamer and then I could add it to my own coffee and stuff, but oh my god, that smells so pumpkin-y. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. It's very like autumnal spices, and just smelling it makes me feel autumnal. So even if I don't drink it, I could just every so often get out of the fridge and give it a sniff to make myself feel autumnal. Definitely should have got some ice. Ooh, why is it all bitty? I definitely should have put some ice in here, but I didn't think about that. I'm just gonna try it first and see what it's like. It's been in the fridge, so it should be pretty cold. Okay. It's not my favourite, I can't lie, because I don't really like pumpkin spice, so that obviously makes sense. It's definitely drinkable though, and if you like pumpkin spice, I feel like you'll love this because it is literally that in a drink. Like it's nice, but I'm just not very much a spicy kind of girl. If you like a chai drink though or something like that, I feel like you'd love this. And actually, to be fair, as a dairy milk drinker, you can't tell that's almond milk at all. That literally just tastes like normal. And it's not too coffee-y, it's a little bit sweet, but other than that, it's actually quite nice. And I think it's on Club Card price at the moment, if anybody cares. So that's that done. That was exciting, wasn't it? I'm gonna pour a little bit more and add some ice cubes, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and get these TikToks filmed, and then we shall go from there. TikToks are now done. We're going to carry on with the pumpkin kind of vibes, because when I went to Tesco the other day, which if I haven't inserted the clips for, I'll insert them in here. I also popped into town and picked up a Superdrug order, and this is the Superdrug order. You might be able to guess what this is if you've been watching the weekly vlogs recently, because I did mention that I was going to try and get this, but they didn't have it in store. But I managed to order online, and it's free click and collect if you order online, so I thought I might as well do that. So I went and got the order, and here she is. So I thought we could, I keep falling over, don't know why I can't balance today. I thought we could open it together. It's really not a very exciting order at all, but I managed to get the pumpkin spice shower gel, which I am so excited about, because I just really like to try and embrace the seasons. You know, like having my pumpkin coffee this morning, having pumpkin spice shower gel in the shower. I just really want to like make the most of it. And then come Christmas, I'll be having like gingerbread lattes and like maybe like a peppermint or gingerbread shower gel, and like watching Christmas films, whereas at the moment I'm watching Gilmore Girls. You know what I mean? I'm really just trying to embrace the season and have like chicken pie and chili con carne and autumnal dinners. So I thought having a pumpkin spice shower gel would really help me make the most of autumn. So this was like 97p, I think. It was a bargain. So I thought we could give it a smell. It's not really giving pumpkin spice, I'm not gonna lie. It's just smelling very sweet, kind of like a Yankee candle, like bakery candle. I'm not getting much pumpkin at the moment, but once I've actually like got it out and lathered it up, I'm hoping it might be a bit more like spicy, because it's just quite sweet at the moment. But it was 97p and it's orange and it's still got pumpkin on it, so when I'm having my daily showers I can feel a bit more autumnal, you know. And then literally the only other thing that I ordered was just some more lash glue because I'm running out. And the Superdrug one is actually really good. It's what I use every single day. I used to use really expensive lash glue, and then one day I was running out and I needed something quickly, so I popped into Superdrug, bought it, and I've not looked back. I've been using it ever since, and it's like £3, so I'd really recommend that. So that is that. Pretty boring, but I thought I'd share it with you anyway. It is now, what is the time? It is 11:20, so I'm just gonna do a bit of editing. I just need to finish off editing last week's weekly vlog. I did a little bit of editing this morning in bed, but I'm just gonna get that finished off now. I feel like I sound like a broken record. I always feel like I'm mentioning the fact that I'm editing the weekly vlog, but to be honest, 90% of my time is probably spent either filming for it or editing it because, you know, it's my life. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for a bit. And then I'll see you in a bit. I've just got myself a maple bagel. I've actually got the bag here. Don't ask me why I've got a bag of bagels in my office, but these are them. They're the New York Bakery Co. Sweet Maple Bagels. I got them in Tesco when I got all the pumpkin stuff. And I've just toasted one. I've got some butter on it, but to be honest, I think if I had the maple butter from M&S, which I've had before, that would be perfect on here because I don't really know what else to put on them, but they've got like little chunks of, I don't know if you can see it. They've got like little chunks of maple in them. Like here, little like, I don't know what it is, maple syrup or something, I don't know. It's like little chunks of mapley thing. So I've got one of them anyway, and now I'm gonna eat this whilst I edit last week's weekly vlog. I also may or may not have sliced my hand open when I was cutting the bagel, so if you're wondering why I've got plaster in a really weird place, then that's why. Good afternoon. You know how I said this morning I was filming TikToks, and I spent a few hours filming TikToks this morning? Yeah, well, my TikTok account has now been deleted, and I don't know why. And I'm so confused about it. I was on TikTok literally like an hour ago, like scrolling, you know, whilst I was having my bagel, and that was fine. And then whilst I was waiting for some footage to import onto my laptop for me to edit my weekly vlog, I just went onto TikTok to have a little scroll. And when I went on the TikTok app, it was like, your account has been banned. And I was like, what on God's green earth is going on here? So I've appealed it. I honestly don't know why my account has been banned. They said it was something to do with copyright, but I'm just confused because it's all my own content. I've not taken anything. Like, I've not taken anything from anyone, you know? So I don't really know why I've been done for copyright, and it wasn't very clear. So I've appealed it, but there's not really a lot I can do about it right now whilst I wait for the appeal to be looked at. And I've Googled it, and it says it can take like hours or it can take days. And I'm a bit pissed off, to be honest, because I don't know why it's been deleted, and obviously social media is my job. And I've spent the morning filming TikToks, and I now can't post on TikTok. So if I've got to start again and make a new TikTok account, then that's quite annoying because obviously I've then got to like, I've lost all my followers and I've got to start up again. But I'm just mainly concerned that I've got quite a bit of money in my TikTok account from like commission and things like that from TikTok Shop. And it's just been sat in my TikTok account, and I've not withdrawn it for a while, so it's built up, and now I literally cannot access my account at all. Like, it's not just that I can't post on there, I literally cannot even see my account, I can't log in, so I can't do anything. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, because if I do lose that money, then obviously that's just really annoying, but surely legally they can't just take that money from me. Like, I don't really know how it works. I'm hoping they'll give me it back. Because I actually don't know why they deleted it in the first place, so I'm hoping they'll realise that they've suspended me like incorrectly, and that they'll give me my account back. So that's fun. So that's what I'm currently having to deal with, but I've just come downstairs to have some lunch, and I was going to have this that I got, which is the Covent Garden pumpkin spice soup. But I had soup for dinner yesterday, obviously, and then I've had the pumpkin coffee, and I already feel a bit pumpkined out. So I don't think I want to have this today. I don't actually know what this is going to be like. It doesn't really say what it's going to taste like. It literally just says pumpkin spice. So I'm going to have that another day. I also do have a pumpkin spice smoothie that I got from Starbucks, which I am actually going to drink. So I'm going to have this, and then I think I'm going to, instead of the soup, I might just have like a pizza or something out of the freezer, because just fancy something like that. I don't really fancy soup again, and I feel already all pumpkined out. So I'm going to drink this and have a pizza and hopefully get my TikTok account back. But I'm honestly baffled. Like, I'm actually so confused. And I haven't even like, I didn't receive any email or anything to let me know that my account had been banned. I literally just, like I said, went on it to log in and have a scroll, and it just won't let me in. And obviously also, like, I've got all these like TikToks I've saved and stuff to like refer back to, like recipes, and I can't think what else. But you know, like when you save TikToks, I can't even see any of them. I keep trying to log in, but yeah, it just says account is currently suspended and that my appeal has been submitted. I can download all my data, which I've done, but it's literally just writing. Like, there's nothing, do you know what I mean? Like, I can't download any of the videos or anything. So yeah, that's fun. Not fun actually at all. That's where I'm at. So love this. I just love that they can just randomly delete my stuff out of the blue, and yeah, that's so fun. Fantastic. Good evening. I'm just about to jump in the shower. I'm going to use my new shower gel, which I'm very excited about. Update on a TikTok account. Still don't have access to it. They're still reviewing my appeal, which is not ideal. I was kind of hoping it'd be a short-term thing and I'd have my account back now and I could stop worrying about it, but actually no. Let me just sit on the bath because this is hurting my neck. Yeah, I still haven't got it back, which is really annoying because I was literally in the middle of a conversation, like in the middle of talks with a brand about a collaboration, and obviously I now can't message them, so I can't like go any further with that. And if I don't get my TikTok account back, I could lose a lot of work. Because obviously I could just make a new TikTok account and start again, but then I'm going to lose all my followers and then probably lose a lot of like brand work and like contacts with brands and stuff like that. So it's a little bit stressful. So I've been trying to sort that out this afternoon, and I've also just been editing last week's weekly vlog, which I've just finished, which is great. So at least that's that done. I just really want my TikTok account back. Like, it's just so annoying because it's the implications that it has, and like I said, I've got quite a bit of money in like my TikTok account, which I obviously now can't access, and if I can't log into my account, I don't really know how I'm going to get that money. So it's just, yeah, it's a bit of a problem, which is not ideal, but I'm going to have a lovely shower with my shower gel. And then for dinner tonight, I'm doing like a Nando's fakeaway. So I marinated some chicken earlier in some Nando's garlic sauce and some yogurt. And then I'm going to do chips, garlic bread and salad with that. And I will probably have a very boring evening because there's been so many times this afternoon I've gone to pick up my phone to just scroll on TikTok whilst I'm like in the middle of doing something, or whilst I'm waiting for something, like waiting for my lunch to cook. Can't go on it. So I'm doing like a what's the word, I can't think of the word, but like I'm doing a detox, but like an unwilling detox is what I'm doing, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also a bad thing because I really want my TikTok back. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling about it now. Hopefully when I next see you I will have it back. Otherwise yeah, this isn't a fun situation. I'm going to stop rambling about it now because it's really boring. I'm going to use my new shower gel, which I'm very excited about. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I didn't vlog anything yesterday, as you can probably tell. We're missing Thursday. She is MIA. She's not with us. Do you know what also isn't with us? My TikTok account. My TikTok account, gone. Banned forever. Perfect. So that's why I didn't film yesterday, because I just woke up and I was like, I am not in the mood. Like, yeah. So basically, I thought we could have a catch up. Also, I've had a new coffee machine arrive because my other one decided to. She's also no longer with us, but I have a new coffee machine and I went with brown this time because they didn't have any matte black ones left in stock, and they said we've got a brown one, and I said actually I'll have a brown one because I'm a neutral girly and I'm loving chocolate brown at the moment, so why not get a brown coffee machine? So here she is. I thought I could set this up and make my morning coffee. It's actually quite nice. It's not like too brown, but it's like brownie, you see? Quite like that like jewel tone. That bit kind of looks like my hair. So yeah, I thought we could set this up and make my morning coffee whilst we have a catch up, and I can update you on the shit show that is my life at the moment. I'm gonna have to move you though because the coffee machine's gonna be going here. So let me just set you up again, okay? Let's just scoot you along a little. Can you see her? You can see her now. So yeah, that is the current situation. My TikTok account is gone forever. So as I obviously explained what happened on Wednesday, and at the time I feel like the first clip I filmed where I was like, my TikTok account's gone, I kind of hadn't really deeped how big of a situation it is, and I also just thought it was going to get resolved and it was only going to be a short situation, and now I know that it's not been resolved and I've had longer to think about it and realise the implications of it. I'm not very happy about it. So yeah, I appealed the decision because I was like, I've not done anything wrong, so why have you deleted my account? And then I got an email at about 8 o'clock yesterday morning to be like, we've looked at your appeal and we're not going to give you your account back. So that's fantastic. Which also means I can't access any of my money. And I've tried to contact TikTok and I just don't think I'm going to get it back. Like, I've googled it and people have had similar things and they said they never got their money back. So that's fantastic. Yeah, take this as your sign that if you've got any money in an account, whether it be like a PayPal account or a Vinted account or anything that's not your bank account, withdraw it now. I don't know why I left my money in there for so long. I always just have done, like with my Vinted, I'd always leave money in there for ages. I would never withdraw it straight away. Now I've learned to do that because I've just lost out on a lot of money, basically. I've also obviously lost out on all my followers. So I'm going to make a new TikTok account. I haven't made it yet. I'm just going to have a few days without TikTok, and then I'm going to make a new one. So I will pop on screen here my username, and if you could please go over and follow me, it would honestly mean the world to me, because obviously I'm having to start again. And I know it may sound really minor to some people, they're like, it's just a social media account, but obviously this is my job. Like, TikTok was part of my job, and I've lost a lot from losing that account basically. So if you could please go over and follow me, it would honestly mean the world to me. Can't remember where my train of thought of what I was going to say next was. But yeah, I've obviously lost all my followers, which also means I'm going to have lost a lot of brand work, because brands aren't really going to want to work with me now that I don't have any following. Like I've already got a couple of collaborations put in place for next month. I had to contact all the brands yesterday and be like, look, I don't have a TikTok anymore, it's been deleted. I've also done a couple of bits of brand work over the past couple of months where I've done all the work, I've posted the TikToks, and I've sent over the invoices to the brands to pay me, and they haven't yet paid me, and obviously now the TikToks don't exist and I can't say to them, look, I've posted this TikTok, because I've got no proof. So now I'm worried that there's like a couple of bits of brand work that I've done that I'm obviously now not going to get paid for, even though I've done everything that I should have done. It's just a really shit situation basically. So yeah, I've lost out on quite a bit of money. Also, like literally on Tuesday, I had Colour Wow emailing me asking me to be an affiliate, which is obviously super exciting. I love Colour Wow and I love their products, and they wanted to work with me on TikTok. Again, that's now gone. Like, it is such a shit situation. And there's literally nothing I can do. Like, I've tried everything to get my account back, and on the email I sent yesterday, they were basically like, it's gone, and unless you take legal action, there's nothing you can do. And obviously I'm not going to take legal action. So yeah, it's not a fun situation. So yeah, I just kind of was trying to sort that all out yesterday. Also yesterday, Liam Payne passed away, or it wasn't actually yesterday, but you know, like the news came out yesterday, which was really sad. I was a massive One Direction fan when I was younger. Like, they were my thing. I feel like everyone either was like, you were like a JLS girl, or you were like a Justin Bieber girl, or like a One Direction or whatever. I was a One Direction diehard fan. Like, my office now used to be my bedroom when I was younger, and my walls in there were literally plastered with posters. Like, I was that girl. I literally had One Direction everywhere. Granted, Harry Styles was my favourite, and he always will be, but yeah, it was just really sad news. And like, I just feel like it goes to show, like, literally nothing is permanent, and you literally never know what's going to happen. Just all like, just sad really. So yeah, so yesterday I just spent the day emailing brands, editing TikToks to try and like get ready to post when I've got a new account, and just stuff like that really. It was a really, really boring day, which is why I didn't vlog it, and I just kind of didn't want to be on camera yesterday. I just wasn't really feeling it. So yeah, but anyway, it's now Friday, like I said, and I feel like this week's weekly vlog is going to be super, super short, because obviously I didn't film on Monday, I didn't film yesterday, and this weekend I have planned to film like a little weekend vlog, and I still want to go ahead with that. So basically today's going to be the last day I'm filming for this video. So it was meant to be a weekly vlog, and it's only ended up being a 3-day vlog, and it's not really gone to plan, but that's just life. So I apologise for the length of this vlog. I am denied whether I was still going to post it, or whether I was going to attach this week's footage onto last week's or onto next week's, but I think I'm just going to leave it as it is, and you know, just have it as a real reflection of my week. So yeah, that has been my week. I've just filmed a new look haul, which is also another brand I'm gonna have lost my work with, because I worked with them over on TikTok, so that's fantastic. But I've just done that, and I'm making my coffee, and then I'm just gonna go and film some TikToks, which you would think is like, why are you filming TikToks when you don't have an account? But like I said, I'm gonna, why have I just pressed that when I'm in the middle of talking to you? Because now this is gonna be really noisy. Bear with, I apologise. I can't remember what I was saying, but basically I'm going to film some TikToks this morning, because I am going to make a new account, like I said, and I want to have loads of TikToks ready to post when I make this new account, so that I can try and be really consistent, in the hopes that the algorithm will then favour me and help me grow my account up a bit quicker, is the theory. Whether it will work or not, I don't know. Also, the timing of this is not ideal, because obviously Black Friday is in November, and I was planning on posting loads on TikTok in Black Friday, because obviously like on TikTok Shop, for Black Friday, I remember last year they did loads of sales, so obviously like that's when people are going to buy a lot, and that's when like people have money, they're getting ready for Christmas, and loads of things are discounted. So I was going to try and like post lots of content then, and I can't even use TikTok Shop, because even if I make a new account, you've got to have a certain amount of followers before you can start like linking things to TikTok Shop. So again, like the brown little set that I wear all the time, I wanted to link it in last week's weekly vlog that went live yesterday in case anybody wanted it, and I can't because it was from TikTok Shop. So it's just like little things like that, you know, like And obviously I know there's a lot worse things going on in my life, or in the world I mean, but for my life obviously it's quite a big thing because it is part of my job, so it's just a bit of a crap situation. And yes, I am having an iced coffee, but I'm having it in a mug because my iced coffee glass I love to have my iced coffees in is upstairs from my coffee yesterday because I haven't brought it down. So I thought I'd have it in a pumpkin mug anyway, which feels really, really wrong, I'm not gonna lie, but oh well. So yeah, that is the current update. I think I've kind of covered everything I want to cover, but yeah, if you could please follow me on TikTok, it'd be really, really lovely. I don't know what the new name is going to be yet. It's really annoying because my old TikTok name used to match my Instagram. They were both at georgieivyclarke, which just makes it easier, you know, if they match and stuff, for people to find you, and if you're telling people about your account, you can just say what it is. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use that again. So I don't know what's going to be available. I haven't made the account yet, so when I do, I'll have made it by the time this video goes live. So I'll pop it on screen here, and I'll also link it down below. It would mean the world. And if you could just like engage with my posts as well, like leave a couple of comments on my TikToks and like them, reshare them if you want to reshare them, because obviously the algorithm will like boost my videos more if they get good engagement. So I don't want to be beggy, and I'm not normally beggy like this, but the quicker I can build my account back up, the quicker I can start working with brands again. And yeah, it's just not a very good situation really. It's not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. So yes, I'm going to film some TikToks, and then this afternoon I'm going to get my new look haul edited, ready to go live on Sunday. And then this evening actually, I'm taking it back old school, and I'm doing a shift at my old work. It's kind of my old work, kind of not. I used to work in a cafe, just like one day a week, because obviously this job's quite lonely and stuff, so I used to like work on a Friday, just to kind of get me out of the house and to socialise with people, and I really loved it. But the cafe that I worked at closed last August, so I then just stopped working there, and I've been doing this full time ever since. But they've gone from a cafe to a pizza van, and their pizzas are honestly the best pizzas ever. Like, I'm not just saying that, they are my favourite. And they needed someone to work tonight, so my boss, who's also my friend, who I often go shopping with, she's not my boss, my old boss, who is now my friend, who I go shopping with quite frequently, texted me and was like, do you fancy helping me out? And I was like, yeah, I will do. All I've got to do is cut pizzas and talk to people, and I get a bit of pocket money for it, and I get free pizza. So that's what I'm doing this evening. It feels a bit weird saying I'm going to work, but I am, and it's quite fun actually. It's like, you know, when you're younger and you play those like waitressing games and stuff, I kind of feel like it's a little bit like that, but in real life. So I'm doing that tonight. So yeah, that is today's plans. I don't think I'm going to vlog anything else after this because, like I said, I'm literally just filming TikToks, and then I'm going to be editing. So I'm going to end this week's weekly vlog here. I'm really sorry it's not been the most interesting. I feel like a lot of it has been filmed in the kitchen as well, so I do apologise for that, but that's just real life, you know? That's how my week has been. I will be filming this weekend, like I said, but it's going to be going up in a separate weekend vlog. It's going to be like an autumn, cosy, wholesome, like my ideal weekend, Saturday morning, Sunday morning routine, weekend, long chatty vlog is what I'm planning on anyway. So that will be maybe live before this, I'm not too sure. I can't remember when I'm posting it, but stay tuned for that. But yeah, I do apologise this vlog wasn't the longest and wasn't the best, but it's just been a little bit of a reflection of my week. Yeah, so that's that. I think we've covered everything I wanted to cover, so I'm gonna drink my coffee now, get back on with my work, and I will see you at some point soon in another video. Bye!